Ah, yes. The sweet scent of spring flowers blooming and love is in the air. Sometimes, though, the road for love is one filled with obstacles, thorns, and eggshells. That's why we'll use this opportunity to talk about the top 10 anime where the girl rejects the boy and regrets it. So, before we begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new content. And beware for spoilers. Just because. You've heard of love triangles, right? Well, this anime took things to a whole new and completely different level of drama, complicated plot, and weird-ass shenanigans. This show even introduced a love square. Yeah, you heard me right, a love square. I guess love triangle's the trend anymore, and shit had to get even more complicated than it already is when it comes to this show. The MC gets rejected just because she's confused, just because she has no idea who she likes or what she wants, and she has the audacity to get pissed at him when she sees him with another girl. Why is that? Just because, of course. See what I did there? 9. Orange. This show will hit you in the feels harder than reality hit us growing up. This series, I gotta tell you guys, turned me into an emotional mush of tears and napkins all around. The whole premise of the show is the weird letters that depict the future of the main characters and events that will happen that they need to change in order to save the life of their friend that apparently commits suicide in the near future. These mysterious letters later go on to be from their future selves that feel a lot of grief, sorrow, and sadness by the emptiness this friend kept in their lives. And it's death that hit them hard. The female MC at first believes she's the only one receiving the letters, but as it comes out, the whole group are receiving letters from their future selves to fix the broken past. 8. Over the Sky. It's a romance anime with some supernatural events mixed into it. In this anime, the main character is Mio, and her best childhood friend is also her love interest that she has unrequited feelings for. And what does she do when he admits his love for her? She acts like a total snob and rejects him in the worst way possible, breaking his heart. And she doesn't even bat an eye. It's later on that she realizes her mistake towards him and how broken his heart was. But it was already too late. After what she did, he began ghosting her and didn't talk to her after that incident. There's a reason, though, behind him not answering or talking to her, but I won't tell you why. You have to watch it to find out. 7. Amagami SS. Rejecting his love confession once wasn't enough for this ice queen. She even went beyond and rejected him a second time, all while making silly excuses of liking older, more charismatic guys. After Tachibana gathered the strength to admit his love for his senpai, she surprised him with her complete rejection. When he confronts her about it, she denies it and says that she likes a strong, charismatic guy as well as keeps teasing him about a second confession where he will still be rejected and crushed by her once again. However, after she rejects him twice, she starts to develop feelings that lead to multiple endings depending on the requirements they need. Since it's based off a game, it makes sense that each character has a best ending, good ending, and bad one. 6. Tonari no Kaibutsu-kun. Now this is what I call healthy teenage love. Even though this guy admitted his feelings to her almost immediately and got rejected, he didn't sulk or become toxic. Instead, he continued being her friend and kept on telling her that she'll fall for him eventually. With time, she began to see that this guy is much more than just a delinquent troublemaker, and that there is a truly caring, helpful, and nice guy behind that mask of toughness. Over time, she experiences feelings she never felt before for him and develops them more and more until she admits to him that she loves him too. The ups and downs they face in their relation are quite enjoyable and drama-free for once, and I believe that this is the best part about this show, and I love it for that. The story progression was fun and drama-free, as I said before, something you don't see much in such shows, and I appreciated it greatly. A second thing I liked was the humor and the relation between those two, and how it was developed into something truly beautiful. 5. Domestic Girlfriend. This is one hell of a complicated situation those characters were thrown into. This guy is in love with his teacher and had a one-night stand with her sister before knowing it was her sister, only to be surprised that his father is getting remarried and his new siblings are none other than his sensei, Hina, and her sister, Rui. One thing leads to another, and Hina and the MC find themselves on the beach spilling their guts, and suddenly the MC admits that he loves her, only for her to grab him into the water to commit a double suicide, since that's what their relation would lead to. Such forbidden love can only reach a dead end and drown the two of them. It's not just society that will stand against them. She might even lose her job for loving a student and disown for sure for loving her brother. However, later on she comes to regret her decision as her feelings towards him keep growing more and more to the point she can't hide it any longer and admits her love to him. And this time, there are mutual feelings rather than a cold rejection, and they lived happily ever after. Well, maybe not. It is anime after all. 4. Plastic memories. This is harsh. I have no idea who to side with on this one, the guy or the girl. You can clearly feel the pain in Tsukasa's face after he got rejected by the cute childish-looking Isla. However, she had a very important reason for rejecting him, and his truly heartwarming feelings that he had for her without going into much spoilers, she was gonna leave very soon. That's why she decided to stay away from him as much as possible so that she doesn't hurt him any further. But with the persistence of her nosy friends that don't know how to mind their own business and love to gossip, she was able to finally admit to him how she truly felt towards him, revealing the reason she wanted to stay away from him as well. I won't tell you why. No matter how much you ask to find out, you better watch this fun series and trust me, you'll enjoy it. 3. Masamune-kun's Revenge. This guy is hell-bent on revenge and humiliating the rich girl Aki Adagaki for humiliating him as a child and giving him the nickname Piggy, as he was fat in his childhood. He disappears, only to show up again with a new name, cool looks, and intellect. He's planning to have his revenge for years, but no one knows how things will go after all. Is he getting revenge or will he fall in love again with his childhood crush? Some hidden truths revealed will change the whole game and even the playing ground, so be sure to check out this show and watch what Masamune will go through to have his revenge. 2. Hajimete no Ga. This is the creators of this anime's attempt to make a rom-com, harem-y, hentai-ish anime, and thanks to that they failed miserably in all aspects when it comes to plot and story. However, this anime's sole purpose of existence is to grab the attention of those horny teens, and in that case, this anime fits right into this list if you ask me. With spring right around the corner and all students' hormones and sex drives go into overdrive mode with couples left and right. The desperate virgin MC, which is also half the watchers of this anime, is trying to do all that is in his power to find a girlfriend after being teased and ridiculed by his friends, only to confess to the busty Yukana Yame, a student in his school, that, well, let's just say she's definitely energetic. The anime offers a lot of scenes locked into the MC fantasy of having sex with his harem entourage in weird places and circumstances, to say the least. Speaking of which, one redeeming factor about the bland entourage harem characters is their freaking massive watermelon-sized oppai. Other than that, they're as bland as they come. And of course, no need to forget about all the harem cliches, since apparently the directors didn't forget and added a plethora of them. 1. Golden Time. Damn, this anime story is complicated and sad in a good way though. Well, kinda. Seeing as the MC got amnesia, things were headed in all directions at once. At first, he had no idea of his life before his accident and couldn't even recognize the girl he loved, even if she was in front of him. Then to make things more complicated, they gave him his memories back and lost his memories after the incident. And if you're not dizzy yet, this will make you dizzy. Before he lost his memories, he loved Linda and was waiting for her to come and confess her feelings on the bridge where he had his accident. Unfortunately, she's late that night and blames herself for his predicament and memory loss, deciding to become his guardian and watch over him from now on, even if he doesn't remember her. In that time in law school, he dates Kauko, a rich girl with beauty rivaling that of princesses. Then they break up and some shenanigans happen. Memory loss, memory gain, bullshit. And the next thing you know, he's back with Linda, even though she told him back then that her answer was a no, but she only did that because he was dating Kauko. Okay, I'm tired. Let me take a breather and a coffee break. Back to our subject then. Eventually, and after all the shenanigans are resolved, I swear this is worse than time travel. She reveals that her answer was always yes, and they live happily ever after the end, finally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would like, subscribe, comment, and press that bell icon to keep you updated of all our videos. Until next time, see ya!